Have you ever noticed your cat sitting perfectly still by the window? Eyes locked, tail twitching, completely hypnotized by birds outside. It almost feels like they've entered another world. But what if I told you this simple behavior is actually connected to thousands of years of evolution, survival instincts, and even hidden frustration? Cats aren't just watching birds for fun. There's a much deeper story behind those intense stares, and once you understand it, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. This behavior fascinates scientists, veterinarians, and cat owners alike. Why would a well-fed, comfortable indoor cat act like a hunter on the edge of survival? After all, they don't need to catch birds to eat. So what exactly is going on in their mind? To understand this, we have to go back to where cats came from. Domestic cats may live in our homes today, but their instincts are almost identical to their wild ancestors. Even the most pampered house cat carries the DNA of a predator. Watching birds from the window is not just entertainment, it's a deeply ingrained hunting response. When your cat spots a bird, its brain activates the same neural pathways that wild cats use during a hunt. Their pupils dilate, their body lowers slightly, and sometimes you'll even hear a strange chattering sound. That sound? It's often linked to excitement and frustration, a kind of practice bite, reflex. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Unlike wild cats, your indoor cat cannot actually complete the hunt. There's a barrier to the glass window, and this creates a psychological phenomenon that experts sometimes compare to predatory frustration. Imagine seeing your favorite food right in front of you, but never being able to touch it. That's what your cat experiences every time it watches birds outside. But the real reason might surprise you even more. It's not just about hunting. Cats also watch birds, because it stimulates their brain. In a way, it's like television for them, but far more engaging. The unpredictable movement of birds triggers their attention in a way toys often cannot. Studies in animal behavior show that cats are especially attracted to fast, erratic motion. Birds flutter, hop, and fly in ways that activate a cat's visual tracking system. This keeps their mind sharp and engaged. And this is important, especially for indoor cats. Without enough stimulation, cats can become bored, stressed, or even depressed. Watching birds provides mental enrichment. It gives them something to focus on, something to analyze, and something that feels meaningful. That's why many veterinarians recommend creating cat TV, environments like window perches or bird feeders outside windows to keep cats mentally healthy. Now think about your own cat. Have you ever noticed how they make that rapid clicking or chattering sound while watching birds? What scientists discovered about this behavior is fascinating. Some experts believe this sound mimics the killing bite cats use in the wild. Others suggest it's a form of frustration or excitement. And there's even a theory that it could be an instinctive attempt to imitate bird sounds, though this is still debated. Whatever the exact reason, one thing is clear. Your cat isn't just watching. It's mentally participating in the hunt. But there's another layer to this. Behavior that most people completely miss. Energy. Build-up cats are natural hunters, designed for short bursts of intense activity. When they see birds, their body prepares for action, muscles tense, focus sharpens, adrenaline rises. But since they can't act on it, all that energy stays trapped inside. This is why some cats suddenly zoom around the house after watching birds. It's like they're releasing all that stored hunting energy in a different way. If your cat has ever gone from calm window watching to suddenly sprinting across the room, now you know why. But here's something even more surprising. Watching birds can actually strengthen your cat's emotional well-being. Yes, even though it might look like frustration. This behavior can be positive. Why? Because it allows cats to express their natural instincts safely. Completely removing hunting stimulation from a cat's life can lead to behavioral issues. Scratching furniture, attacking feet, or excessive meowing can sometimes be signs of unmet instinctual needs. Birdwatching gives them an outlet, something that feels natural and satisfying, even if incomplete. And this brings us to a question for you. Does your cat sit by the window and stare at birds for long periods? Do they make that chattering sound or flick their tail in excitement? If yes, you're not alone. This is one of the most common cat behaviors worldwide. But there's still one more reason behind this habit that most people never consider. Territory cats are territorial animals. When they watch birds outside, they're not just seeing prey, they're observing their environment. Your window becomes a kind of boundary point between their territory and the outside world. They monitor movement, track changes, and stay aware of what's happening beyond their space. In the wild, this awareness is crucial for survival. Even though your home is safe, your cat's brain doesn't completely forget that instinct. So in a way, your cat is not just hunting, it's guarding. And now we reach the most surprising fact of all. Some researchers believe that birdwatching can actually create a form of virtual hunting satisfaction, even without catching anything. The act of watching, tracking, and focusing can partially fulfill a cat's hunting drive. It's not complete, but it's enough to keep their instincts engaged. This explains why many cats return to the window again and again, day after day. It's not boring to them, it's meaningful. It's their version of purpose. And maybe that's the most fascinating part of all. Your quiet, relaxed house cat is still deep inside, a skilled predator, analyzing every movement outside your window. So the next time you see your cat staring at birds, remember this. It's not just a random habit. It's instinct, evolution, mental stimulation, frustration, excitement, and survival, all happening at once in that tiny moment. And now I want to ask you something. Does your cat do this every day? Have you noticed any funny or intense reactions when they watch birds? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear what your cat does. Because once you start paying attention, you'll realize your cat's world is far more complex than it looks.